Okay, perfect. So let's do that. I think you all have copied CH08 into the folder which we are targeting. So if it is already there, this is my folder CH08. Okay. So in this, you will see these are all the files that are available. So these are the small labs. We are going to quickly finish this and we will be moving further to the dashboard. Um so let's do this. Open Power BI and then you have to go to Excel workbook and you have to select sales data. Okay, sales data. So already we saw yesterday's session that in sales data we have two different sheets. Okay, let me open it. Yes, we have sales as well as clients. Okay, so these two are the different worksheets we have. So based on these data items, how we are going to merge them and how we are going to expand the data and what are the columns we will be using it, we will see that one. So let's take sales data. So you have to either you can go through file and you can click on open. Okay. Sorry, not open. You have to click on blank report and you can select the Excel workbook from here and you can select data, sales data. So as soon as you open this, so first it will ask you either you want to go to the transform or either you will go to the load. So you will be selecting here two sheets which is provided for us. So you will select sales as well as clients. Both are available. So select both of them. So we already know now we are mostly we are very clear that what is load and what is transform data. So load will directly go into data model. Transform data will go to the transform window where you can edit your information and if you want to modify any data types, columns and everything, we can do that, right? So let's do this one now as a load. Right. So now you can see we have a clients as well as sales. So in general, in the last session when we are discussing, like we had even a query, like if you can open a single PBAX file with the multiple data sources, which is also possible. But remember, if an Excel file with the which contains at least like 10 to 15 sheets, like let's suppose you are considering you are collecting the information of some incident, some event, some repository, some material, anything throughout the month for 12 months. So we will take it as a separate sheets. So that time you will see here if you're fetching that information, you will get here 12 different data items, or you can say 12 different sheets here are queries, which we call them. So when you go for the similar type of files, so this list will grow. So to avoid that and also to reduce, it will reduce the performance to avoid the queries related to a large information. So better to go with the new files. That is what we have discussed. Right now, let me take this file to the transform data. So now what is our main criteria in this session is um, we are going to have multiple files here. Like at least you can see two queries. One is clients as well as one sales, right? So let's consider in sales, I don't have certainly a few of the columns because both are having a different columns. You can see here we have client ID, client name, okay, address one. So this is targeting the client details, okay, and this is targeting only about the sales details. It shows only sale details, but you can see client name also here and also clients here. So clients will have the complete information of the clients and sales will have which client has purchased what data or what product. Okay, that is in sales sheet. Now, what is our target is in sales. So I will not see client ID. However, I can see client name, but I cannot see. So from there are certainly like you can say country we have, I hope. Client type, I don't have in the sales. Client since, I don't have in sales. So in sales, if I see here, I have country name, sorry, client name I'm targeting, right? I will see, okay, let me see from here. Okay, you know this one, right? So better I'll go here. I'm in sales now, okay? Let me check client name is available. This is my sales. This is my sales sheet, which contains only client name. Other than that, there are no details related to client. Okay. If I go to clients, let me go again to choose columns, go to column. I can see the list here. So you can see client name, which is already in sales, but along with the client name, I want, let's consider I need client size as well as I need client since. In which sheet? In sales sheet. Only for that two or the three items data, I no need to load clients every time into dashboard. Okay, that is what our scenario. Now, what we can do, I selected sales. Please do the same. We are in transform window. I selected sales. I selected sales here. Okay. Then I will go to merge queries. Merge queries. Either you can do directly merge query. So I already explained you about these two. If you click on merge queries directly, what will happen is whatever the data you are going to merge from other query or other sheet, those columns will be added into the same query item, means same sales. It will not go to the a separate query. It will not create a separate query or a separate model. So the problem what will happen is you are changing this. It will change this. So generally, sometimes maybe you may not want that to do. So what you will do that time, you will select merge queries as new. So always better use merge query as new because you are modifying. You are adding certainly few columns into that. Okay. So select sales here. Again, I'm showing you select sales here, merge queries, then merge queries as new. Okay. Okay. Now you can ask me another question. Okay. Why you selected sales? Why don't you select clients? So the reason is when I select sales, the first table will become sales here. Let's suppose I take here clients. Okay, I'll take clients and again I will do the same as the before. When I say merge queries as new, now the clients will become the first table. And also we have a provision. I can change like this also, right? There is no issue that I cannot change. I can change. But while you are working on it, maybe you may forget. Maybe you may forget to change that. You may not have the provision to apply. I mean, you may forget to apply this settings to change the columns, to change the values. So that time it will affect your data, right? So let's go. I will go to the sales, right? That's the reason when you go to your databases, we have a parent table, child table. So we have to decide what is our parent table and a child table, correct? So these are very important. Next one, this is a child table. So this is a sales, this is a clients. And in this, so what is the common column we have? Clients, okay? That is a client name. So I will select here both the client name, okay? Please do the same. Okay, so we are here, and also I told you like we will be discussing about the joints, right? Let me open a Google, a browser. Okay, so let me open this google.com. Um, Power BI joints. I'll go to the images. Yes, let me open this. Okay, for your better understanding, maybe I can take this. Okay. See, if you try to understand this, if you understand this information, it is enough to understand the content of Power BI. Let's see. I have two tables. Here we are considering table A and a table B. Okay, two tables. Left outer join. The first one which it is showing is left outer join. In table A, if you observe this, in table A, I have Rome, Paris, Madrid, Berlin, Oslo, and Dublin. Okay, so something like we have some of the different names, city names, and all countries. Okay, So if you have country names, if you have city names, if you have product name, anything, whatever it is. Now let's consider this is A, which has some information, and in other column, in another table, not a column, another table. It's a B table, table B. Okay. When I want the complete information A and the only information which is common and which is matching with A, I want to display that data. Okay. And from A, I want everything, but from B, I want only that data which is matching. So what I can do this time, I will be using left outer join. Let's suppose, let me take one real-time example. I have the whole employee data, an employee data, which contains the complete employee information. Like example, let's take the Qatar Airways, or let's take Aptech. Let's take Aptech. I think this will be easy. In Aptech, I have multiple departments, but we are all considered to be as employees. We are all employees. So in Aptech, we have employees table where you have employee ID and employee name that is filled completely. And there is another table, which is a insurance table. So now all the employees are not into insurance. Some of us, what they have done, they took the insurance from outside. They are not taking the insurance from the company. But some of all we are considering it. So what will happen now when I want to give that information from the right table, who are the employees in this insurance table? Okay, that time what it will do, a left outer join will go there and it will fetch the record only common in both the tables. He is the employee of the company as well as he is the part of the insurance table. Those will be the data that will be displayed outside. You can see now. So this Paris and Oslo, these two are the common data which is in A also. But A also displaying not only those two, all the remaining data also. Okay. But from the right table, we have only these two information. Okay. So if you go to the, okay, let's take one more thing here. Let me do better to make you one more to give you the clarity. See, okay, let's do this. See, this one is a left table. The first table, whatever you take, let me go to Power BI also. This is the top table is called as a left table. This is called as a right table. Okay, don't think that what is left again, what is right. This is left table and this is right table. Okay, now let me go back again. So left table, this is right table. If I select here inner join, okay, so these are the sets, right? You see common set means from this table and from this table, whatever the common records are there, only show that. Remaining records I don't want. Okay. So based on this selection, what it will do first, the compiler or the compiler will go into this left table. It will check, okay, these are the four records. Now it will go to right table. It will check, okay, there are three records. So what is the common? Three and three. Then it will display only three. This is inner join. Okay. Similar way, I will be looking into now left. Okay, this one left outer join. Okay, so let's open this one also. Right now, which we were discussing. You see now, this is a left table. This is left table and this is a right table. When I do left outer join, you by seeing this set, you can understand from the left table, everything is displaying along with the common data. You can see here common data, which is from right table, common data. So this is an output. Now you see B, C, D, E, everything is fine, but B and C also available here. So this data is displayed at this part. I hope it is clear, right? So this is generally we will be using in your SQL Server, Oracle, as well as in our Power BI now, how to use this left outer join. Now, the similar way, right outer join. Okay, someone added. Right. Now let's take, if I'm going for right outer join, what I will do, the same thing will be done, but from the left table, you will be getting only BC. Okay, but you will not see DE. But from the right table, I have to display everything. So you will get what 15, 20, sorry, 10. Okay, B is what 15, C is what 20, and you will get A and F. So A and F data what 10 and 60 also will be here. So here 10, here 60. So there will be no D and E. Means this will be off. This will be off. Like how it is off, it will be off here, and here you will have the data. Okay, let me check whether I have that one also. Um, okay, so first let's see this sets. So for your clear idea, open image in tab. Just try to understand, this is very important. Okay, based on this one only our queries will work. Open image in tab. Okay. Now this is left outer join, left table. T1 is a left table, T2 is a right table. So complete data from left table along with the data which is common in the right table, only common data. Now what is right outer join? All the data from right table, okay, only common data from the left. Inner means from both the tables which is common, only that data will be inner join. Full outer join, sometimes we have a requirement like, I want to see the whole records. There will be no common. I just want to see the full record. That time you will go to full outer join. Now this is left anti join. So this is just a reverse of this. Okay. Left outer join is what? You will getting the left data as well as the common records of right. Left anti join, it will display all the records from the left, but it will remove those records which are common in T2 also. So this is left anti-join. When the records which are not available in the right table, okay, those will be removed. If they are common in the both the tables, those will be removed, and only records from left table will be displayed. This is called left anti-join. This is called right anti-join. So only right table data, and it will remove all the data or all the columns, all the values that are common in T1 and T2. Okay, no value from T1 will be displayed. And if it is available in T2, that also will remove. But only T2 data will be displayed here in right anti-join. Okay. So let me check if I have here SQL Server. Okay, so let me do. So what I can do now. So I hope you understood this. Okay. So we have, if you can go to any queries to understand more about this. And also I will be sharing you some notes so you can read on that. Okay. Okay, let me check this. If I have any table here, just to show you the sample, I'll show you. Card sales data. Okay. SP underscore tables. Okay, you can see here there is a clients and countries. There are two data items. I mean, those two tables. Okay, those are tables. You can see on my screen, those are two tables. I will have clients, select top 100 rows. So these are client data. And I have countries here. If I go to countries, I have this as countries data. Okay. So what I want, I first let me check here country ID name. So let's do one thing. Control A, Control C. Okay. So I'm just checking which is the common columns in both the different tables. You see country ID here as well as country ID here are common, right? And there is no client name. Okay, let me check here. Client name, country name is also there. Country name. So I will take client ID. Client ID, which is common. Okay, client ID. Sorry, country ID. I think. Yeah, country ID. So now what I can do, let me take one query. See, select. Uh, and also you see in the first table, I have only 6 records. This is my first table. In the second table, if you see, there are many client IDs, right? Now, based on this, we can do, first what I will do, I will write here, select country name, client name, I think. Yeah, this is a client name I have, client name. Then I will take a town, I will take a city, and I will take a region. Okay. And also I will be taking here country name. This is another table, right? I'm taking this one from this table, country name, comma. Then I will take here something like country ISO code, country ISO code. Okay. Generally, don't think that I'm explaining you the code. Okay. This is just an example to show you how this behavior will work in the behind the scenes. Okay. So now I took the column names. Okay. I took the column names. Now I will do from where. So I'm selecting the column names from these two tables. So client name, city, region from the first table. My first table name is what? This, and this is my second table. I'll copy this first. I'll put it here. Okay. Now you can see this is my schema name data dot clients is my table name. Okay. Now here, if I put here inner join, okay, inner join, and then I will keep another option here. This is another table. Okay. This is another table, right? Now inner join, let me press enter here. Then I'm taking another table. Okay. Now on what condition? On this clients dot country ID equal to countries dot country ID, country CONTRY, spelling mistake, country ID. Okay. So here also, and also I can remove this. I don't want it. So just for your understanding, I'm remove. This is clients table, and this is my countries table. Okay. So now what happened? Now it is client name. Okay. Inner, fine, inner. So countries on clients inner countries. Okay. Now let me take here country ID and this. Let me run it. Execute. Okay. Inner line name select. Okay. As okay. On correct on line countries. Spelling mistake. I did anything. CONTRIS. Region country name countries not clients. Countries. Clients dot country ID. Countries dot country ID. Okay. Incorrect syntax. Expecting ID. This is correct only. Okay, I don't know what's the problem happened. Let's see. We will see this one later. It's client name, town, city, region. Okay, from clients, inner join, join. Okay, inner join on this. Okay, entry ID. Object invalid name clients. Clients. What is the client spelling? Okay, let's do one thing. I'll write here from data dot clients comma data dot countries, and here I will write here on data dot clients, and then I will write here country ID is my column name data dot. Okay, so anyhow we have done this, right? So now what I will do, okay, city, why it is error we will see. Okay, invalid column name city. This is from the first table. Okay, T is not that. Execute. There is no city. Country. Okay, country here is COUNTY. Okay, that's spelling mistake already. I think this is town, not city. Okay, fine. So this is town. So I have to give here town. Okay, town already given. Let put comma. Okay, let's run this. Now you can see here when I run this, what I got the data. Okay, so here you see there are nulls. Why there are nulls? From the left table, okay, there are all the IDs, right? Okay, let's me do one thing. I'll add here ID also. What is the ID here? country ID, right? So let me take here country ID. Okay. So let's write country ID, Control C. I'll put it here, country ID, comma. Perfect. So let me execute it. Country ID, so ambiguous. So it's correct only. The reason behind this one is what? It is asking me from which table you want, because both the table has the country ID. Okay. So here also country ID I have, here also country ID I have, right? So it is asking me from which table you want. I will tell that take the client ID, this country ID from this table. Okay. So data dot clients. So I'll copy this data dot clients. So I will take from this table because both also have this country ID. Okay. Let me run this one now again. I'll execute. Now see, if you observe this, the country ID here you will have only until 6. You will not have more than that, but it is targeting the left table. Left table has country ID 6, but right table there is no region for 6. Right table is what? My sales table, right? My sales table. So there you don't have this information. Okay. So just try to understand left table. Now it is inner join only common records. So these are the only common records which are existing. Let's make it left inner join, sorry, left join. So I will put here left join. Now let's take this left join. Now in the left you will be seeing only the records until 6. From the right table it is displaying only the records which are matching from the left table. Okay, means in the left table we have 6 IDs, so it is only displaying that. But if I take right table, I have to bring all the data from right. So in the right table I have many IDs, not only 6. So let me run this. Now you can go here. Now you can see right table, and you will see here you're getting only 6. The reason because we are given here matching. We said here on condition matching. So I will remove this and again I will run. Okay, inner join countries. Okay, let me run it again. Perfect. Okay, so okay, so I don't want to waste the time here. Just remember, so we have to work on that, but you have to be hurried to understand. See, left outer join is from the all the data from left table, right outer join, all the data from right table and only common data. So this is an inner join where you will be seeing only the common records. See, this is inner join, only the common records will be the output. Full outer join, all the data from the two tables. This is full outer join. Left outer join, all the data from left table, only the common data from right table. Remaining all will show null. I hope you saw that one when we are doing the previous query. Okay. So when I run this, let's say when I run this, this is an inner join. Okay. When I run this, what happened? It has displayed that all the data came, but wherever it is not available, it is displaying null. So it is null when there is not matching. Okay. So this will be shown as the same, but left outer join, we should write all the data from left, from right table, which are matching will be displayed. Right outer join, all the data from right, but only matching in the left. This is right outer join. Okay. Full both from both the tables, matching or not matching, all will be displayed. But inner join from both the tables, it will only show those records which are available in both the tables. Okay. So next one, left anti, as we discussed before. So it will display only those data items which are not in B and which are not common in B. So remaining data will be displayed like Rome, Madrid, Berlin, Dublin, whatever we have, this has displayed. Remaining data, it will not display. Then right outer join, right anti join, same procedure. It will not allow anything that is available in A table and remaining will be displayed here. Okay, so we are wasting the time here. Okay, khalas. So let's go here, and here this is a sales table, this is a clients table. From this I selected both the table, and here you are going to select what type of join you want. Left outer join, you can see here also it is written all from first matching from second. Right outer join, all from second matching from the first. Full outer join, all rows from both. You don't have any filtration here. Inner only matching rows. Left anti join, rows only in first. And which are not matching only will be displayed in the left anti. Right anti, all data from right table which are not matching will be displayed. Okay. So for this one, for this time, we are going with a inner join as we are good with inner join because we want to see only those records which are common, Okay. So I selected here clients, client name. Please you also do the same thing, client name and client name, click OK. Now, once we have done this, so your new query will be created here. You can rename this. You can rename this as I will write here sales clients query something. Okay. So you can put it here, and how we can identify whether the data came up here or not. You can see now along with the sales data, clients data is added at last. Please do this one. Let me know if you have done. Done, right? So I hope you all have done. Now I have selected the clients here. If I click here, and what I will do, I don't want to select all, and what I want that I can select here. I can see client name is already there. Okay. So client ID is already there, right? Client ID is already there. Client name, and you can say here client size and client sense. Okay. Better you want to take if it is a dealer or not. If you want to add some town, city, country, anything, you can select from here. Okay. So when you select anything from here and click on OK. Okay. Remember what we have done. We selected some of the columns only, some of the columns from the first table, and we are adding to the from the second table, we are adding to the first table. Okay. Then click on OK. Now you will get this columns in this query, right? And these data which we can use in our information in the dashboard design information. Okay. So just try to understand. This is very important topic. You have to understand when to use inner join, when to use left, when to use right, when to use full outer join, when to use left anti, right anti. Okay. So those things, please, you have to remember. Okay. So I hope you all have done this one. So now what I can do, I will be moving to another file. I'm not saving it. Okay. This is the only topic which we have. We already discussed this one, but only topic which we discuss now is what are the different types of joins available. I will be sharing the screens, whatever I have shown you on shown here now. These will be given to you. You can go through it, but most of them there will be having the good explanation as well as examples will be given to you. So please go through it. Okay. So hopefully today I will send it to you. Okay. Next one, let me close this now. I'm closing this. Okay. Close and apply. I'll close this. And I don't want to close this whole application. So what I can do, I can discard these changes, discard it. Remember, here I have clients and sales. So I'm cleaning it. You can understand. I'm cleaning this. What I can do, click on these three dots. Okay. Three dots, and you have to delete from model. Okay, now you can understand this is a model view. I'm deleting. Okay, delete. And also I want to delete this model also. Select here, delete from model. Please do the same. So you may require this practice sometimes when you're working with your Power BI. Okay, now we have to get another Excel file. If you are ready, if you have done this one, we can move ahead. I think I received some message. Well, okay, fine. Right. Now what I can do is I'll go to get data back again. Okay. And here I will be taking a Excel workbook, and from here, please select invoice and invoice lines. So do first of all, delete everything from the model, discard the changes. Okay. Discard the changes, delete from model, and then go to Excel workbook back again and select invoices and invoice lines. Can you try this one? I want to apply an inner join on invoices and invoice lines. Please do this one by yourself. So this is one test for you. I want an inner join. Okay. And also I want to calculate the sales price. I want to calculate what? Sales price. Okay. Let me do it if not. Okay. Select this invoices and invoice lines, invoices and invoice lines and click open. I hope you all have done and you are all on the same page, right? So now here select these two invoice lines and invoices. So however, we are working on the merge queries. So we have to go to transform data. So I'm just clicking on transform data. Either you can do what load and then click on transform data. So that will take you one more step ahead, right? So better if you want to go ahead of one more step, take transform data. But if you want to do the two steps, take load, then you enter into data model, then go to transform data. So I'm just clicking on transform data to enter directly. Right. So I hope you all at the same place. This is a location of your transform window. And here we have two queries, invoices and invoice lines. And hope you already understood. Generally, whenever you are going to apply a duplicates, you are going to apply any type of filtrations or anything, those are applied on your queries only. Okay. So let's do now what I want. Again, I will do the merge query as new. Okay. I'm not applying on merge queries, but you can apply. Again, I'm telling you, you can apply. If you apply, it will be applied on your original table data, means original query data. So let's go to the merge query as new. So I'm just slowing down here so that you can catch me. I'm selecting here invoice ID and from the invoice lines also I'm selecting invoice ID. So what is the scenario behind here is in the first table invoices, there is no sales price. There is no sale price. But in the second table, I have sale price. What is my requirement is for this all invoices, I have sale price. I want to calculate the total of the sale price. So how I can do that? Okay. Now these two are the two different worksheets, but they have one common ID, which is an invoice ID. Okay.
Hi, Mahmood, could you
Yeah.
please repeat again, please?
The same, this one, this topic or
Yeah, this one, yes. So I
from the
am,
beginning?
no. After we got these two queries on the transform
Okay.
data, yeah,
Then what you can do is click on this merge queries. Here you select invoices. I selected invoices. Okay. Here you select invoices in the queries.
yes, correct.
Then perfect. Then you will click on merge query as a new and
Mm-hmm.
so in a pop-up window, you will select here invoices here in the first table. This is invoices. In the second table, invoice lines and also invoice ID. So invoice ID matches. So
Mm-hmm.
what actually we are targeting is we want to calculate the sales price because in the first sheet, I don't have this. One more question that I will also clarify to you. See, that there is a possibility that these two sheets are not in one Excel file. It may be in two different Excel files. But, but when you fetch it into your Power BI, they will come in this way only. Maybe the invoice lines from one Excel file, invoices from other Excel file. But when it comes to Power BI, you will see the similar interface. You will not know nowhere you will find that these are the two data sheets coming from the two different sources. Nowhere you will understand it here. Only if you go to data source settings, you will understand that there are two data sources. Okay, I hope you understood this, right? Means I'm telling that calculation of any information, it is no need to have on a same Excel file or same data source. Maybe your invoice lines information is in Oracle and the invoices information is in SharePoint. So you can fetch those two data items here and you can match it and you can work on it. So only thing the what we required is the common column. If they are having the common column matching with us, then you can do the remaining task. Okay. So now I want to calculate the sales price here. I want to calculate the sales price which is missing in the invoices. So what I can do, again, I have to go to inner join. So this is very important. Why? Because when you are calculating the invoices, we have to see only those invoice sales price which are matching. If you say left outer join or right outer join, which are not matching also it will display. So which will give as an error message, or error message in the sense you will get the result, but that result is not the proper one because that is not matching the invoices. The reason, in the invoices table, maybe we have the invoices of some other product also. So those invoices also here. But what you have done when you said your right outer join, in even the sales price, you may have the sales price of some other products. So when you say right outer join, right table is my invoice lines. It will take all the sales prices even when there is no matching of invoice ID. So which will provide an error. So these are the scenarios you have to understand which type of join you have to use on it in which cases. Okay, so now I'm taking inner join. Okay, because I
Sorry,
want
Masud.
only the, yeah, please.
Sorry, just a question. What is this fuzzy matching? Unless you are explaining this thing later.
Yeah, now we are matching here invoice IDs. Invoice ID is a match. You want to see what you come again, what you asked me? You are asking about
Okay.
inner join.
No, what I'm
uh,
asking is, what
mhm.
is this message, what you see down as a fuzzy matching? What is this? Are you explaining this thing later or
Yeah, actually, this is a new option which is introduced to overcome the thresholds. Like if I say when I'm going for some records, there will be a threshold limit. Let me tell you how I can explain you is, like, say for example there is some application. Let's suppose I will tell you one application name. It's a Power App application. When you are loading the application, I have suppose considered 4,000 records. The threshold limit of that application is only 2,000. Over that it will not go. Okay, over that limit it will not go. Fine. Now what will happen is this will print 2000 records first. After that it will go for the remaining records. Okay, so for example, let me select here Fusey match. Okay, now here we say that we were unable to determine how many matches the selection will return. The reason behind this one is it is unable to understand that we are having a information more than 2000 records. When you have more than 2000 records, this case will work. If not on this topic, we will see maybe in the next example. Okay, in the next example, I'll show you that. Okay.
sure? Thank you.
So first we'll
Thanks.
finish it. We will go over for that one, the next example, no problem. So let's see. First we'll finish this and I will take some other record, then I will go for this fuzzy. Okay, so let's go here and I will click on OK. So now we are concentrating on the sales price. Let's click OK. So what will happen? A new merge is created. Now go to invoice lines here. Before we have selected this expand, what expand will do? It will add, means it is expanding the existing column list to the new list. I can add other columns also when we need it. So here I go to aggregate. I'll select here sum of sales price. You can see there is an aggregate column. You can select from here any type of summation, but the meaningful one is sum of sales price. Okay, so I'll select here sum of sale price and click on OK. And you see here use original column name as prefix. So what is the column name given to it? It will use the same name. Okay, so click OK. Please do the same thing. Click OK. And as soon as you click OK, you will get a new window. Yeah, sorry, a new column with the same name, sum of invoice lines dot sales price. Right. So based on this invoice ID, based on the invoice ID, okay. Now it is displaying that data. Okay. So they based on this invoice ID, so it is giving us the sales price value. Right. So these things you have to check. Okay, so take the another one. If you have done this one, we have to go for another option where we are going to check about the multiple you now we have selected what only single column. Okay, there may be scenario like we have to choose multiple columns for our joints. So how we can implement that, we will see in the next example. If you have completed it, this one, please close this. Okay, close this and you can go to the new one. I'm just saying it, do you want to apply changes? Not now. And discard the changes and see there is no model still, correct? There is no model. So please do the same, just discard it. And again, select the Excel workbook and this time select star schema. Select star schema. Done?
Yeah, done. Thank you.
Yeah, I will open it now. So let's go to the data. You will be going to the navigator. From here, you can select here geography as well as sales. Select both of them and click on transform data. Okay, now what I will do, I'll go to back again with we have an option append also. We will see that one very soon in the maybe the next example also. Okay, let's go to the merge query as new. So in the top, here I have selected sales. So sales will be the my first table and geography will be my second table. Okay, now let me select from here a region. Okay, I want to select a region and as well as so region is also here. I will select one more column country name. Okay. So you can see here, this is when I'm selecting like this country name. This is first one. Okay. And what you have to observe is I'm selecting region. You see there is a number called 2. Means there are two columns I selected from the geography. Hold the control key while selecting it. Hold the control key, country name and region. And again, same thing, you will do the inner join and I'm still not using fuzzy. So what is fuzzy? Again, I will do one thing. So as I told you, threshold is something like you are going to give a limit. Generally, you see here, when I go to this, it is saying the maximum value 1.0 with only allows exact matches. So see, these are like, the threshold limitations, which we don't use it. And other things are, whenever you are selecting this option, you are getting two more options. Ignore case match by combining text parts. So most probably I can say that if you use this option, you may not get the exact result. It means I have here United Kingdom. Maybe in your country name on the top, you may not have United Kingdom. You have United King. Okay, so DOM is missing, and but what it will happen is it will even match it. It will even match it because even there is a missing words, missing text or anything is like that, it will match. And also this threshold generally we do, and also remember this option is not available before. This has been introduced just now, and most probably this is in a testing case. So I will not prefer to use it. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Better don't use this. Okay. Right. So country name and I selected here and this region and you can see this may have a huge data, and when you are going with this Fuji option you may get a result quickly because now you are not matching the exact one, and it will go on with just an alternate data items. It will only see whether the data has like there when you go to your Excel, maybe I hope you all tried VLOOKUP of that search key value, comma, array value, comma, then you need exact to match or approximate match, like 0 or 1 we use, right? Approximate match is something like it will go through whole data. So that threshold will break down there. So better, so don't use this. Okay, right. I hope you all done. Country name and region. Select it, click on OK. Okay, now we are working on both the different columns. So click OK. Now you will see that a new merge has created. Now go at last, geography. And from here, again, you can choose any one of the columns, whichever you like. Okay. And you can choose them to put it into your system. Okay. So aggregation. So generally there is no aggregation. Only one place it is showing aggregation, but this is not the valid aggregation. Generally aggregation is applied on the columns where you have the currency, where you have the count or something else. Okay, so those places we can do. So this is anyhow this will be okay because it is counting the country name, counting the ISO code, but it depends again, right? So I'll go to expand only. But what we are actually doing here is we are getting the information based on two conditional statements. So sometimes like when you are fetching the data from a target table, and if you are concentrating only on employee ID, so you may get all the employee IDs that are available in the target table. But what I want the employee ID as well as I want the employees whose salary is more than 20,000 real. Then it should match both the columns. Then only I want to fetch those data. Like example, I will consider there are levels of roles L1, L2, L3, L4. Based on the level, I want to see who are the users. So I will give the level as well as I will give the employee ID. So I will get only those employee levels which I want, right? So based on that, we have to work on it. Okay. So hopefully this one is clear, and I think you all are okay with this one. There is no issue, right? Okay, so fine. Let's close this. I'm not saving it. Okay. So close this, discard changes, discard it. You understood what I'm doing here, right? I'm not going to add any, I'm not adding any data models. Just I'm going to transform data. I'm doing the task. I'm going outside. That's it. Okay. So now it is still clear. Nothing is here because data model is still clear, right? Now,
I have one
this time,
query.
mm,
When we merge this two, like using the inner join, the column name is always the child Excel sheet name. Like we saw the
column,
one that we did just now
yes, yes,
was
you can rename,
geography
you
and
can rename.
sales. It's all
Yes,
it
yes,
picked up
yes.
geography. By default, it picks
Correct.
up the child.
Geography. Perfect, perfect. That is true
Okay,
answer. Because
okay,
whenever you are getting, means this is an identity that this column came from our child table. The table name dot column name. You can rename the column name if you want. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's go to the other topic, which we will finish append query. We saw a merge query as new. Also we saw. Now we will see what do you mean by an append query. Okay. So let's clear your files from your Power BI and then go to get data. And this time you have to select folder. Select folder. Please do this. Okay. So I hope you all done. So select folder, connect. And this time I'm going to select browse It is on desktop. So desktop labs, and this is CH08. I have selected directly CH08. Select CH08. Okay, as soon as you select CH08 and click OK. This is CH08, and then click on OK. Right. So you will see now, you will be having more information here. So now it is showing the complete data that is available in CH08 file. So as soon as you load this file, you have to click on transform data. Okay, you should not click on combine, because we have the data of different extensions. You can see the extensions here. This is Power BI, this is JSON, and this is XLSX, which is an Excel file. This is a text file, correct? I will go to the transform data this time. So I want to apply the append queries option on this. Okay. Now you can see here we have different data items that are loaded here, right? Please check you have done the same thing. Okay. So now what I will do, I will try to filter this. I don't want to have all the files from different extensions. Okay. What I can do is I'll click here. I can remove this and I can select here TXT. Okay. So now when I select TXT and click on OK, you will see now you will have only those two text files. Okay. So here, if I consider this data, if I click on this binary, you see, if I click on binary, I have this data item, right? And if I close this, and if I, okay, let me click on this again. Mm. Mm. I did a mistake actually. Yeah, okay, fine. So I have here two binaries, right? So these two binaries, here you will see there is one option on the content. You can see there is one arrows showing in the down. Okay, so from here again it is showing us, do you want to combine these two files, right? Click on these two items and then click on OK. Automatically the data will be combined. Okay, the data will be combined and it will show as one file. Same way, if suppose I'll go here and I will not say txt, this time I will tell XLSX. Okay. Now what will happen? Now I received all the Excel files, correct? So I can combine this Excel files data also. What is the problem if I do this one? The problem is every data item in means every column, every file, the columns in these items may not be same. They may have the different type of information loaded, and this is not a good way to do it. But if the data is associated, or if the data is targeted with a similar type of columns, and which loads like every month we are loading the information into a table which has the same structure. So that type of structure you can combine by using this option. Okay, using this option you can do it. So next thing, we are having a option here like append queries. Okay, I'm closing this append queries. Let me do append query as new. I have here first table as CH08, but I don't have the second table, right? So what you have to do is now, first of all, you got this idea. This is clear, right? Means we can combine here multiple items. So let me do the other extension. Okay, let me finish this topic so that we can move on to other topic. Let me click here and I will click on just let me click on this. Okay. If I click on OK, what will happen? This will be combined with the two files. What I will do, okay, just let me do one thing. I will duplicate this. I'm just trying it. Let's see. Okay. Now what I can do, I'll select here binary one. So CH08 has binary one. CH082 I binary 2. Please do this, okay? Because if not, you have to do again one more step. Again, you have to load two files again do. So we are doing here only. You already understood, right? Combining what is combining, okay? Now I'm in CH08, which already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Append means adding data at the end. That is called append, okay? Now I want to append a new data with a new query. I said here append new query. CH08. See, there are not only two tables. You may have any number of tables. Okay, I'm going with two tables only. So CH08, and this is a new query. Append as new query. Click OK. Now what will happen? 1 to 10 items will be appended into one table, one query. This is called append. I hope this is clear. Okay, I think you all have done this one. So we are good to go. So I will close this, right? And then I'll remove this discard changes. Okay, so append query we have done. Okay, merge query we have done. Combine, we saw how to combine the data when you load it into your Excel file, sorry, into Power BI. Now I want to see there is a JSON. Okay, I told you like Power BI have a ability to take the data from any type of a file. It can be JSON, it can be XML or anything, right? So let me take here JSON file, get data. This is a small topic. If not, you can even see the records. What I'm doing is also fine. You can, you no need to practice this. This is just a simple which we already done. So just see on my screen what I'm doing. Just see here, click on colors and you will click on OK. Now what will happen is, okay. So now I have the data here, which we can see the information in the colors, right? Okay. So here, let's say there is one option here, transform. Okay. In the transform, convert to list. I'll select color, convert to list. What will happen? This data will be converted to one list item. Okay. So like again, I will say to table. So this will be saying again, I'm converting, the list and table, right? So if I want to convert this one to the table, I can do it. Just click on OK. Now this is a table. Okay. Again, if I go here and I will say convert to list, this is a list. Okay. What is the difference here is a list has the ability that it can be used in parameters. So what is parameter again that we haven't completed it. We will see that one. Okay. Now let me see. This is a table now. When I select it as a table, okay, when it has select as table, this has multiple options. Like you can do the all the things like choose columns, keep rows and all. But whenever I'm converting this one, okay, this whenever I'm converting this one to the list, it has got up with a specific approach. So, I mean specific information. Let me select here. So this is whole your data. So again, I'm doing here convert to list. Okay, now this is a list you can see now. So keep it items to table. So, but it has some list tool. List tools has a separate contextual tab, right? So it doesn't have all those options. Like, you can see here, it has all options are disabled. All options are disabled. So just remember, list doesn't have that much customizations, and list can be used in parameters. So what is parameter? How we will be using that? We will be seeing into that topic very soon. Okay. Now this is about this one. Now the next thing you all have to do along with me, we will close this discard changes. So you understood list table. Table has more features, but list doesn't have any feature. Okay. But list can be used in parameters. How we will be using that I will show you. Now let's do one thing. You all have to go to Excel workbook. Now please select from here JSON in column. Now we have saw just JSON. Now what is JSON in column? We will see. Select JSON in column. JSON in column. Then click on open. Okay. Now select sales. You see in this data, at last column, you will see this data is of what type? JSON type. So that's the reason the name of this file is JSON in column. Okay. So now that last column has JSON data. Now how you will be converting that JSON data is the requirement. How to do that one is the requirement. Okay. How you have to convert. I want to convert this one into column, but it is already inside a Excel file. So how you will do it? Okay. So let's select the sales and click on transform data. And as soon as you are landing onto the transform data page, let's open. Okay. So now I'll go to the last column where I have this JSON data. Select it. Okay. Now if I'll go to the transform tab. Go to the transform tab. Please do this one. Then you have option here parse. Now this what is the type of file? JSON. So I'll click on JSON. So this will be parsing that JSON file. If it is XML, you will select here parse it as an XML. Okay, you can use any one of the options here. So please do this one. Click on transform tab and do this. I hope you are all on the same page so we can do it. Okay. So just click on parse and just click on JSON and you will see now you will be getting this JSON. And always remember this is an expand icon. Okay. So just click on this icon and you will get those two, right? The columns. List may be incomplete if you want to see lead load more. Okay. Now it has loaded. Click on OK. That's it. Now you will get those two columns. Now you see it has been converted to now normal. And again, the story is same. If I want to rename, I can rename them, right? So I can do this by right clicking here and I can rename this and I can rename the columns if I require. Okay, that's it. So the same thing, please you practice it. You do this. There is one more file, which is XML in column. You can do it. Okay. And data to transpose, you can do that one also. There is a concept called transpose. You know, in Excel also we have a concept called transpose. The rows data will convert it to columns data if you remember it, right? So that is the same approach here. So if you can do that one, that would be great. You can try it. So if not, I will see that one. But you can do that XML in that another option, XML in column. Please do this one. I'll show the data to transpose. Now we'll take a break in 10-15 minutes. In 10 minutes, we'll take a break. After that, what you can do is just go to that. Okay, let me go to, you complete that one in the break if you have a time. If not, we will see the after the break. Let's see. Now I have the data. You can see now column. This is a column data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 something. Okay. So fine. Now if I go to transform, I have a concept called transpose. You see when I click on transpose, what happened? It is converting that data. Now you have a reverse rows. Okay. Like if you sometimes you want to see the reverse of the data, you can do the reverse rows. Okay. Please do this. Open. What is the data name, file name? I forgot. This is a data to transpose. Load that file Just go to the transform window, click on transpose. This will be transpose. Reverse rows, you can reverse the data.
Mahmood, I just had
Mm,
one query for
mm,
the previous one, the JSON file. For me, the
okay.
parse option was grayed out. I couldn't do it.
You have to select the last column first, then only it will be highlighted.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try.
Okay, let me open that one back again. JSON. Okay, I'll select XML now. Okay, let's finish this one also. See, I'll go to the transpose. Same thing, XML or JSON, both are same. But only thing is that column should have that type of information. Then only that will be highlighted. Okay. So let me go back and see now. Let me select available colors and transform. Then I will see here there is XML and JSON. I'll select your vehicle. Okay. And still I have JSON. So I'll click on JSON. So you have an error here, right? Even this is not the JSON data, right? So when I select here and I will go to the XML, click on XML. Now you will get the pass. Just click here and you will expand it. If you get this message, just click on load more. The columns will be refreshed. Click on OK. That's it. This is done.
Okay, thank you. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. So next thing is what? If you want to transpose this whole data, you can transpose it directly from here. Okay. And also you have reverse rows. You can do it. Count rows. Okay. So total number of rows, you can count it. Okay. So these all things are available. Okay. Now the next thing, close this and now we go to one more topic. Discard changes. Discard. Okay, so we will be going to open now. Okay, first of all, copy ch09. I have O8, so I will take now O9 file. So you can take ch09 or O9, whatever it is. So select ch09 and I will go to labs. Where is the labs? Oh, yeah, here is the labs. Okay, I'll open this. I'll paste here. So please do this. Make it yourself ready with ch09 and we will be working on it. Done. Okay, I hope you all have done this. So what I can do now, I'll open the Power BI back. Oh, sorry. This is not yeah. So Excel workbook. So we have one file in ch09. The file is car sales data for queries. So select this file and click on open. Let me see. Ah, perfect. So we have all the data items here. So I hope this is okay. Select from here clients, colors, countries, date dimension, invoice lines, invoices, okay, latest clients and also stock. Select all of these things. I'm just leaving the table one and I selected the remaining all. Okay. I hope you all on the same page. So you have loaded the same file. The file name, again, I'm showing you the car sales data for queries. So this is a file. So we are going to see what are the different operations we do on queries. So that's the reason the name itself says car sales data for queries. Select it and please select other than table one, all the other data tables, whatever you have, I mean the sheets, whatever you have, you can select it. Okay, table one, don't select it. Clients, colors, countries, date dimension, invoice lines, invoices, latest clients and stock. Please select all of them and click on transform data. Either you know the load, you know also the transform data. So I'm directly going to transform data. Right. So now I'm on the page of transform data. So let it load. Right. Now you all have to be on the same page. So you please check whether you're all on the same page or not. So now I have here, if you see the queries here, clients, colors, countries, date dimension, all these are different types of queries. When you are working in your production systems, or maybe when you are practicing with multiple data items, you will find like when you are doing even the duplication of data items and you are making the list, you are deleting the columns, you're making availability of only one column, and you want to make that column that queries into a particular groups so that you will not have a confusion when you are looking into these queries. So what we have one feature here. See, I selected here client, okay, clients. I selected the clients. Then when I right click, you will see there is one option called move to group. Currently, I don't have any group. I will create here a group name called new group. Okay. Please proceed as it is again. I have loaded the file, then right click on the clients. Currently, I don't have any group. I will right click here and select move to group. So click on new group and it is asking me, what is your group name? I'll write here clients. Okay. If not, some clients, whatever you can do. Okay. I'll write my clients. If not, we will not write my clients. We will say, okay, product lines, product lines, something like this. Okay, some meaningful information. So you need to have some meaningful information, some description. So give some group name. Okay, I given here product clients. Okay, the for the product we will be having different clients from different products. So I just put product clients. Click on OK. Now what will happen? It will create one separate folder. You can see on the top, it has now a separate folder showing the client's information, right? Now you will see one more information is here called latest clients. I want to move it to that client. So I'll have now this time I have an option move to group. You can see the group name product clients. So when I click now it will move to that group. So what will happen if suppose I'm not working with that group at that data, you can just close it. So you are you are having a very clean UI where you will not have any type of disturbances with the other
Mahmoud,
data items. Yeah, please.
I missed
Hmm.
actually, after creating the folder, I missed. Please, can you please repeat?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Means you have already added this clients you have added.
Yeah, that.
Okay, perfect. So select the any the latest clients, right click, move to group, and you will see there is the group which you created before. You will have the name of the group here. Select that group name. So I added clients and latest clients, right? Yeah, okay, let's do one thing. I will try to remove this, move to group other queries. Now I have in the products clients, how what you have? I have only clients, right? Now I'm doing the same again. Right click on the latest clients, move to group product clients. Perfect, right? Done.
Yeah.
Okay, now do one thing. I want to work on this too. Invoice lines and invoices. I want to create another group. Move to group. You can see I selected two of them. Okay. Move to group, new group. I will write here invoices. If not, okay, invoices. Listen, invoices. Then I click OK. Now you can see I will be having a new group of invoices with those two files. Means I no need to do one by one. Correct. And also I will be moving this file, okay, this invoices. You can see now I took this invoices to down. I can do this one also, right? I can put it. and I can remove it. You can drag and drop to arrange it. Please do this one. Try this one. Create invoices by selecting two. Okay, by selecting two, do that one. Okay. And I have one more thing. Like you want to rename, you can rename this. You can ungroup also. If you ungroup, it will go outside. Okay. And you can rename. You can delete the group. Okay. If you delete the group, what will happen? So let me do that. Okay. Let's see. I'm deleting the group. Deleting this group also delete any queries within this group. Are you sure you want to delete? Okay. So you understood, right? So when I'm deleting this queries also. So I don't do that, right? If you don't want that, you just better do one thing, ungroup it. Ungroup it. Okay. Next thing, what I have option is, see, there is one option called, okay, there is one option called duplicate. I hope you are very, very familiar with this. Okay. Duplicate, I can rename this. Okay. Duplicate, I will write here underscore test. Okay. We are very sure that this file and this file both are independent. There is no relationship. Okay. Now, if suppose I want to delete this color test, this is a copy of the duplicate of the colors. Duplicate of the colors. I want to delete it. I can delete it. Delete. It's a deleted, right? No problem. But now what I can do, okay, let me do again duplicate. Okay, I have shown in the wrong way. Okay, now I'm in colors too. I will delete this color. Okay, the first one I deleted. Deleted, right? It's parent and even deleted. Now, okay, anyhow, I have a copy, and so no need to worry. Now I have colors again. This time what I'm doing, I'm not duplicating. I'm doing a reference. Okay. So reference is something where you can work on this file however you want. Means this behave like a original file, but this is not the original file. This has a dependency on this file. See, for example, how I know when I select these all files, any of these files, you see in the right side, you can see source, navigation, promotion, change type. Even for the colors, you have the same thing. But if I go to colors test, you see now it has a source. Okay. It has a source only, right? Let me delete this. I'm deleting the parent. Okay. Because I have referenced it. Okay. Let's say properties. Okay. Okay. Let's delete this. It's not showing me there. So let me delete this. This is a parent. Now query colors cannot be deleted because it's being referenced by another query. Okay. It means what? The parent table never be deleted. Now, whenever suppose you are giving the production information to someone, we never want someone to delete the original file. And also, if they delete it, again, what you have to do? You have to provide them the source connection again. Every time providing the connection, providing the data is a headache. What we can do, we will tell them, don't touch this. So for that, what you will do? You will create a new group. Okay. I'll write here original data. Finish. Now inside the original data, I have my original files and this is my test data. I can give the data here. For example, I'll provide a new group. I will write here dashboard design files. What we are doing now, we are managing these files properly. Means this is a file management. So you are now provide this is original data. So he will understand that I should not touch anything here. So he will not go here. He may go here. He may do whatever he want. He can delete. He can do add anything he is doing. That's not an issue for us. Okay. So those things we can keep in mind while you are doing this. We can check it up. Okay. So remove top rows. So I will take here two. Click OK. So rows are deleted. Okay. Colors test, but I go to original test. So I have my data here. Okay. So fine. I hope you all have done this one. We will take a break. We'll start again after 15 minutes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Mohammed, one question only.
Yeah, please go ahead.
The link, you send it to us, it's not opening Google Drive.
It's not opening. Let me check 1 minute. Huh? Mm,
No, for us, maybe access denied, I think.
No, it's okay. Let me copy this link. You can see my screen, right? Let me open
Mhm.
here. This is a link I have given, right? Control A, Control C. My account is not here, but I'm just pasting it to check whether it's working or not. It's working.
Um, I don't
Mm.
know
Yeah,
about
it
others.
open.
It
No,
is
it
not
opens for
open.
me as well. No, it has opened for me.
Yeah, please check. Maybe the
No,
browser
for
issue, maybe.
no, for
Yeah.
me also it's access denied.
Access denied.
Yeah.
Um, Let me see here. See, I'm going to new incognito, but I haven't given anything like you have to request me for the permission. So it's accessing for me.
Mm. No, I think maybe there are certain teams who are restricted accesses. I'm thinking
Maybe from your organization there may be
yes,
anything
yes,
like that. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
correct.
Our IT is,
Yeah, all
denying the
right.
access.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. So, what I can do, see, there are certainly, if you want me to send to your WhatsApp, your email, or your private email, anything, please share me on WhatsApp, in the chat. I will send you on that file. Okay, that's not an
Yeah,
issue. Generally, whenever we do the trainings, I will receive the whole email addresses and mobile numbers. We will prepare that a WhatsApp group as well as we will prepare a separate group for sending mails. So, that will make us some ease to send the data.
Yeah, that
Uh, y-
works.
yeah,
That
you can
works.
send me some Gmails or anything if you have, you can send me that so that I can send you on that one. Okay.
I send you my WhatsApp number
Sure.
and email address.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you. Yeah, yeah. We will
please
work on
share
it
it.
then. That's great. Okay,
Thank
okay.
you,
Right.
Manu.
You're most welcome. All right. So you can go for the bricks. We will start around 11:55. It's around 12. Okay, no problem. All right. We can start it. Inshallah. Thank you. Yeah, hi all. Good afternoon. I think you are all here with me, right?
Yes, I am with you. Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Mhm. Go now. So I'm just there are just one more two topics in the same file in the queries. Uh, Let me check whether the recording is on or off. Recording. Oh, it's running. All right. Okay, fine. So let me check the other sheet tables again. I'm selecting almost all of them. Transform data. Okay, so you all have understood about the groups, about the duplicate, about the reference. Okay, so there is another option like create function and parameters. We will do that later very soon. Now we will start it. Now I have to see one more option here. Like I want to show you that. See, if I go to that option here, enable load. What is this enable load is? If suppose now this is the transform window. Okay, I want this query to be visible here. But when I go to the load, like let's consider, I will uncheck this one. I have unchecked this. I didn't set enable load. I have unchecked this one, and I'll go and close and apply. Okay, I did close and apply. Okay, let's see what are there in the data model. So I have here clients, colors, countries, invoice lines, invoices, and stock. Correct. But if I go to transform data, the window will have the one more file that is latest clients. Okay, if you see that this is missing here because I said what, unload. I said don't load it. Okay, so this will be like useful sometimes when you have the a huge number of queries and you don't want that query to be loaded every time, and you want only some particular information from that, and you want to ignore that loading that whole data into my data model. In that scenarios you can do this option. Now you will get one more query that how I can take one item from here. It means like example, now from the latest clients I want to get some information, not all. I don't want everything. I want only the client name. Let's suppose we have some unique client ID for each client in our organization. Generally, it will be happening that every client has this unique client ID when he's visiting for the vendor anywhere. So let's say I have selected the client and client ID. Now here, when I select these two, there is a option. Let me go to an option here like, okay, let me take this. I think I can't do with the two columns. It is only available with one column. Perfect. All right, no problem. So you can see if I selected a client name, you see in the down there is one option called add a new query. So this will be an isolated column. Okay, isolated column. Okay, so this will be an isolated column for only that query. Let's click on this, add a new query. So I got the client name. So these are the new clients. Okay, these are the new clients. So I can do that isolated client list. Even you see now this has become what list. If you remember before, we have checked this one. You see, if you go to this, now there are all are disabled because now this is a list and you can convert to table, then it will be available with other options. If I go here, you can see now all are visible. I hope you are clear with this one. But remember, there is a procedure. I mean, there is an option where you can isolate the query and you can use it. So this is one option. Second option which I shown is what? Enable or unload. Enable load or enable unload. We can unload this so that it will not go into the data model. Those two options we saw. One is third option. There is one more option called include a report refresh. What it means is whenever the data model is loaded or whenever my application is opened every time, like generally Power BI always not be opened on every screen. We will close it and we will open whenever we require, or we are opening the dashboards whenever we need it. When you click on the link, dashboard is open, right? So that time, this option, if you uncheck, you will not have the latest data. If you uncheck, you will not have the latest data. If you check, you will be having the latest data whenever you visit the file. Okay. So these things already we have discussed. So I hope this all done. Fine. Now we have the most important topic now. After that, we are going to see the dashboards. Okay. So hopefully, as I told you today, we are going to start dashboards. Maybe not now, maybe after the lunch. Okay. So maybe in 1 hour, we will finish this parameters topic. Once it is done, we can move to the dashboards. Okay. So today, as well as today, maybe 1 hour, and tomorrow's the whole session, the whole 5 hours of session, we will be discussing. We will be discussing on dashboard. Okay, so that we will see. So let's do one thing. I'll close this. So I hope you all have understood this. But however, I'm sharing you the references books. And also I will be sharing some PowerPoint presentations, which will give you for each and every topic, which will give you a good idea for understanding, and you can go out with a good stuff. Okay. So let me click on not now, and I will not use anything here. So we already provisioned this. We can remove this from the data model. If not, what is the shortcut now? I have here many data models. What I can do is I can just close it. I can open a new one. If not, you have to do one by one, delete it. Okay. So however, we can open the new one to save the time, and open the file this time. Please close all of you the Power BI and open a new Power BI with a file in CH09. We will be having another file which with a name called car sales overview. Okay. We'll go for that file now. Car sales overview. Please check this file. Okay. So, and also, as I told you, like there will be a different many visuals and all. Hopefully, I will be loading that data maybe tomorrow because it's almost 20 GB. I will upload into a Google Drive and I will send you the link. And as soon as you receive the link, please download it and keep it available in your share folders or on a SharePoint or on OneDrive anywhere, because after maybe after 1 week I will remove that link back again. Okay, because my the data memory will be full in that Google Drive. Okay, so make it clear after a week at least. Right now in CH09 I will be having here a car sales overview. This time I'm selecting car sales overview. Now then click on open. So fine, this time you will be getting the window. Yeah. So let's say, okay, car sales overview, please select it and we'll go for transform data. Now, let's take an example. I just want to explain you. You know what do you mean by parameter? There is a parameter and there is an argument. Okay. Okay. That is not that argument which we have. This is argument is different. Okay. So this argument is something like an original value, original value, original value, original value that holds some data directly. And parameter is like, it is a dynamic value or a dynamic memory where the value can change based on the value passed by the user, value passed by the user. See, example, uh, a very best example, if you try to understand the coordinates of a parameter or a location will change every time. Let's say I'm opening a Google Maps. It will, when I'm opening myself to see my location, it will show on my screen pointing at some place, right? So now, suppose I move to some other location. Now it will show me that other coordinates. So how it is happening is there will be a connection between the data set, a program which has a connection with a data set that is connected with a coordinates of a GPS, which is coming from a satellite, right? Satellite data always updated. They have some information which is always updating. As soon as that updated for that location, based on that user ID, it will fetch it and it will again upload into your Google Maps. It means what? When you are moving, when you are changing the location, it is tracking you. So it indirectly it means you are tracking you. Okay. Same thing in programming languages. Whenever you go to the logging of your user ID and password, because if you see, you open QNB, any website through computer or through mobile, everyone has the same app. Everyone has the same application, same web page, same thing. Even for logging into your user role accounts in your organization, we all have the same UI, but the user ID and password is different. When you enter the user ID and password, there should be something to hold in the backside. That backside holding memory dynamically, which is holding the data, that is called a parameter. Now, what is an argument is? Argument is something like which is originally uh, original data, which is always there. It doesn't have to hold to wait for some value to be given as an input for him. Like generally we say fixed variables. Or an argument value is like an original value which will never change, which has its own existence. Example, in some websites we will write established or some CR number, some flight number, something like this. Some like if you see Aptech, we have some course ID that will never change. We will have that ID always same. But the other parameter when we say this is a temporary storage area where it will change. Now, how we are going to use this parameter in Power BI, that is a big thing to understand. Okay. So let's do one thing. Please open the application. Please open this Power BI and open the file, which I told you that CH09 and the file name, I think it is car sales overview. Please open it and just land on to this transform page and you will be having only one query, that is car sales overview query. Okay. This is a home tab. Inside a home tab, I can see there is an option called manage parameters, manage parameters. You will see now there is a manage parameter as well as new parameter, right? Now, currently I don't have any parameters. No parameters are there. So now I will try to create a parameter. So based on that requirement, you will be creating the parameter, right? So let's do one parameter, new parameter. Please click all of you the same thing. I hope you all are on the same page with the same action. Okay. So now we are using parameter one. It is asking me. So you give your parameter name, give a description and what type of parameter you are using. What is your suggested value? What is your current value? Correct. So now let's take one parameter here. I'll write right here as my dealer parameter. Okay. And this condition is required, means the value is always required. And we are telling here the data types, what data type of value you need. I'm selecting true or false. So any value, now I can make the default value always be true. Please type this, do this. Okay, I hope you all have done this dealer parameter. Okay. And I can click on OK. If I click on OK, this parameters will close. Okay. And if I want to create a new parameter again, you see on the screen here only in the manage parameter window, I have an action here like new. If I click on new, it will ask me to, it will allow me to create a new parameter again. Okay. So for this time, again, I'm telling you, name parameter is my dealer parameter. True or false, any value, please give here current value as true. Okay. Now click on OK. Now you can see that that window has closed. Now I have here car sales overview. The other one is my dealer parameter, right? Now I will have an option here. You can manage parameter here. You can even modify this value if you want to do. And there is an option here, new. Again, you can create new parameter, or you have another provision. You go here, you can edit the parameter. Before this was disabled, this time it is enabled because we have the parameter now. You have another option, create new parameter. Either you can do new parameter like this, okay, every time, or you can directly go here, you can click manage parameter. You can do from here directly new, okay. So click on new and you can create another parameter based on our requirement, okay. So this time I want to create another parameter. Let's try. Let's go back to here and type countries parameter, countries. Okay. Please do all of you with the same approach. I'll select here text and here I will select list of values and then type the values here. I'll select here France, then we'll type Germany, then we'll type here Spain. Okay. Now I will select here some default values. You can select France, current value, I can select France. Okay, do this. I think you all have done. I hope you have all completed also. If you're still doing, please do it. I will take still 2 more minutes. I'll wait for you. Complete it. So from the suggested values, the first one what we have saw is any value. Second one, now we are looking in what list of values. Third one, we will see about query. Okay. So this is second parameter. Once we are done with this, we'll go for the third parameter. After creating parameter, we will test it, how it will work. Okay. Okay, I hope now you all have completed. Now I'll click on new, or I will click on OK this. First, I will finish this one. Click on OK. And then what will happen if I click on OK, this will close and I will have to open again. Okay. So you can click on new so that this will be saved. This is a previous parameter which is saved here. This is a parameter which we created for the first time. And the third parameter, now you can even see whenever we are creating the parameter, it is identifying the type also. ABC, it's a text type, right? So it is identifying the type also. Now the third one, actually what I want is I want to go with the query. To do this one, I need a query first. So I can't apply this parameter. I can't do anything for this parameter now. But you see here, I have, when I click on new, parameter is created. Okay. Parameter is created. I'm not deleting it. Let it be here. We can come up and we can modify so that we can see how it will behave. So click OK. Even fine. So current value, let's say something like test. We'll change more later. Okay, just think anything you can put it here. Just click OK. Okay. So this parameter is what? Just test. So again, I'm showing you the last parameter created. I didn't did anything. Just I added here test, current value test. That's it. Okay. We will apply again on that one. So what I need, I'll go to car sales overview back again. You all have to create a query, an isolated query for the model. Select this model. Please do all of you the same thing. Close that create parameter window and come to this car sales overview query. Open it. Right click on the model. If you're unable to find the model, if you are in the beginning and you are searching it, don't do the search. Just go to choose columns, go to column, and then select the model here directly. Select the model and click OK. Okay, what will happen? You will jump to the model here. So it is better to move faster. Okay. Now I'm into model. Now right click on the model and you have an option here, add new query. So now click on this, add a new query. Now model query will be created. Okay. Please do this. Go to model. Again, what I'm showing you again. Go to model, click OK. You will be navigating to model column. Right click and click on add as a new query. Add as a new query. Okay, I hope you all have done. So as soon as you click on add as new query, a model will be created, a separate query you can see here. Now we are ready to modify our parameter because query is available. We have a query now. We can work on this query. So to do parameter using the query, we need one query item. Okay, so we have created it. Now go to the parameter which we have created just now with a name test. I mean with a default value test. So that's why it is saying the default value test here. Now I'll click on manage parameter. Now we'll try to modify this. I will give here manage parameter. I'll give the name as model parameter. Okay. And this is required. And I will go to the value here, type text. Okay. And you can select here query because model has the text type, right? Then query is what model. You can see when when it select this, it is showing model because I have here model as the separate list query, right? List query. You remember I told you before also when we are converting the query to the list, the column to the list, then you will be using that one in the parameter. So this is what I told you before. We can use from here. And the default value it is asking, I know inside that model parameter, we have one value with the name DB9. Okay, DB9. So I'm using that DB9 model here. Okay, please type the same thing. Do the same thing here.
So just a question, is this
Yes,
a case sensitive?
is case sensitive. Yes, it's case sensitive.
Thank you.
And
Manoj,
yeah, yes,
one more
please.
question. Like, if we go to see even the car sales overview is a query here, right? It's
Car
also a
sales,
type.
yes,
It's also a type of
yes.
query. But when we did manage parameter under the query where we selected model, by default it is showing only model.
Yeah, it's a list.
So
It's a list query. It's not a query. It's a list query. Let
so
me show you.
because of the type of the text that we
List.
selected, that's the reason it's
No,
picked
no,
up
no,
only model.
no, no, no. This is because 1 minute. Just if anyone is not yet done, just wait. I'll show you again.
Okay.
See this one when I select. This is what? It's a list. It's a list. You see here?
Yeah.
It's a list. Okay. And you see on the top, it's a contextual tab which shows it's a list item. It's a list tool. And
Mm-hmm.
for this list item, all are disabled. It's not a query. It's like a not normal query.
Mm.
Okay. If but these are all tables. I mean, sorry, this is a table. If I go to car sales overview, this is a table. How I know this is a table? You see, there is a item which is showing you a filter, right?
Mm.
Generally, if you go to Excel also, if you find this icon, this what you can say, this drop down icon, okay, which considered to be a table.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose let's do one thing. I have this list, correct? You can see there is an option here, two table. Agree? If I convert it to table, I'm converting, okay? I
Mm-hmm.
converted to table, not a list now. It's no more a list. I
Mm-hmm.
converted. Okay. Now this is a column one, which is a table. Now I'll
Mm.
go to model parameter, manage parameter. Okay. Now you see where is the query? It's gone. There is no query because whenever this is a table, you can't use this one as the list item.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the scenario behind you can understand one simple thing. Whenever we say table, table may contain a huge number of columns and many number of records. So this is one scenario what the application understand. But when we say this is a list of item, automatically the table actions are disabled.
Mm.
Okay, and you will be able to see only the list values. Then
Okay.
this will work.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. So
Thank
now what I have to do? Select it. Now convert to list. So I'll go to transform, convert to list. Now this is my list, right? I'll go to model parameter, manage parameter. I should see now model here.
you.
Even not only model, you can add anything. Suppose let's go here and I will take, let's take any number value. Okay, let's take labor cost. Okay, I'll take this labor cost, right click, add as new query. Okay, now this is a number type of list. Again, I'll go here. And when I go to, sorry, when I go to the parameter, now, if I take another list, I can use it, labor cost. Now I can give that current value. Means I can use this labor cost as a filter, or I can use this labor cost parameter anywhere whenever I'm using this parameter. This is what actually we are doing. Okay. So, but this time I use model. But if you understand this, you can do anything whenever the scenarios come to you. Okay. So this
Okay.
is how generally we use it. Fine. So click OK. And also for the labor cost, I forgot to show you one more thing. If I'm using here labor cost, if I'm using here labor cost, so what is this type? This will be number, right? Because labor cost should be the number type, right? So here I'm checking anything anywhere labor cost number, no. Okay, so let me take here labor cost, and labor cost will be the number. So I should give some number value here, and you will get here something like any type. Any type will have what? A, B, C, D, and 1, 2, 3 all will come there. Okay. So if I'm taking here something like true or false decimal number, so the value should have decimal number. So let me do one thing. I'll go to the car sales overview and I will go to labor cost. Okay. And this is now currently what type? It's a whole number type, right? Whole number. And I will make it as decimal number. Okay. Replace current. Okay. Now this is 1.2. Then again, what I will do, I will delete this labor cost consider. Okay. Then go to the labor cost and I will make it as a query. Fine, the query created. Now I'll go to the model parameter, manage parameter. Then I'll go here decimal number. I'll take labor cost and I will give here 1.3 something. Done. Okay. So now this is what this parameter will have what type of data? Decimal number of type data. Correct. So these data types also should match when you are using that type of parameter. Okay. So fine. Now I'm not interested in that. I'm going back to my model and I'm using this one as DB9. So DB9. Okay. So just click on OK. So now I have these parameters. So those who haven't completed, please do this. So I will wait for 2 more minutes to complete it. Okay, so let's do one thing. I think we have done this. So if you have all completed the similar option, so click OK. Now I will go to car sales overview. Let's see, I want to use this. So I have dealer parameter, I have countries parameter, I have model parameter. Okay. So now let me go to the car sales overview, see how it will behave. Now I have countries parameter. However, I select this country name. I select this country name. I click here. Okay. And go to text filters. Text filters equal. Please do this one. Country name text filters equals. Now here in this place, you will see there is an option called parameter. I'm still in transform window. Okay. And what I did, I went to the country name and I went for the filtration text filter, which is equal. I selected parameter. Now I have here, I know I'm not typing anything. I'm just selecting here countries parameter. Okay. I'm selecting just a countries parameter equals. Please select here parameter and select here countries parameter. Do this one first and then click on OK. See, when I click on OK, what will happen? It will give me France, right? Now, this complete data is working on my parameter. See, if I go to countries parameter, now it is France. Let's change Germany. I'll go to car sales overview back again. You see now you have Germany. Again, countries parameter. I will change here Spain. I'll go to car sales overview. Now you see Spain. Now again, countries parameter. I'll go again back and I will select France. Car sales overview. Now you have France, right? So this is like a very easy way to apply the filters on the data which you are working, right? So even how to clear filters, you know, all of you. So how to clear, I will be clicking on clear filter, it will be clear. I'm showing you again another one, which is a model. Okay. So if you missed that, you can do again here. Model, click on this model, text filter, because this text again equals. Now from here, select parameter here, basic parameter. You know what is basic, right? If you select advanced, you may get multiple filters, multiple clauses. You can add it. Okay. I'm go to basic filter and I select here model parameter. In the model parameter, what is the default value? It is already showing here. It's a DB9. Countries parameter, it is France. Dealer parameter, true or false, which is dealer parameter. Okay. So it is a Boolean value. So check this one, do this one and just Okay, I think you all have done. So when I click OK, now it will show us only DB9 parameter. Okay, let me clear the filter. Let me see any other. Okay, we have here. Let's go for. Let's take another model XK. Okay, let's take this model. I'll go here and I will type here XK. Okay, and in this case, sorry, this is XK, and just I'll go to car overview. Now you should see the model here. Model, yeah. So this is a model parameter XK. Okay. I think I removed that filter, right? So you have to go and you have to apply the filter back. So which is equals your parameter and more parameter. Okay. Now this will be XK parameter. Okay. So I hope this is useful when you are working with multiple data items on a same query, which is very large, and you want to see how it works and how it behaves. So you can use these parameters. You can take the help of them, and you can use them. Okay. So this is a very good approach when you are having when you want to manage dynamically the data. Okay, fine. So we are done. We will close here. We'll close this topic. We are not closing the Power BI. We are closing this topic. Okay, so close no and
So Mehmood,
discard
just
changes. Yeah,
Mehmood,
please.
just 1 minute. So
Mhm.
this is a very good database. So we will use the same database for our dashboard tomorrow to make the presentation, because then we can take the different columns and then we will make a different type of like a dashboard, because we need some database to just create something dashboard. So we will use same
Right.
database or what?
No, no, no. I will give you that separate. No, I will give you after maybe after the lunch. I will give you. Don't worry.
And after lunch or tomorrow full day only dashboard, that how to make the dashboard from the available
Uh,
database. And if you don't mind,
mm-hmm,
just we just want to compare, if it is
mm,
agree,
mm.
that same dashboard how we can make into the Excel. At least one example. Then we will have the
But
better
Excel.
connectivity.
Excel also we can do, but in Excel it will take time. The reason behind this, you have to go with the UI controls. So you have to
Ah,
work on the developer mode there.
developer mode. Okay, okay, okay. Because there are some of the facilities provisions are available, and some of them
Uh,
are more on the advanced Excel. Okay, okay, fine. So we will
yeah,
use only Excel
actually,
database. Yes,
yeah, we will
please.
be using an Excel database. If you want that database to be from any database source, like a SQL Server or Oracle, that also we can do. That's not a big deal. But data source, when it comes to Power BI, it is all same. Either it is from Oracle, also same, because once it is coming to Power BI, it is converting it to a table, correct?
Ah,
So yeah, it is converting as a table, because what we have saw until now, whatever the data sources are coming from, either it is JSON, it is XML, it is CSV, it is SQL Server, it is SharePoint list, any item, when it comes to Power BI, it is a table. It is no more a direct data source. Means there it is data source of their existence file and their type of
hmm.
extension in that platform. But when it is coming to Power BI, it is a table.
So it will be at any point, it will be only
Mhm.
database. That is something good.
Yes,
But Oracle,
yes.
how we can do that one? Let's keep something for the Sunday, at least one example.
Uh,
I will try to
yes,
get
in
you something.
Oracle,
Yeah.
yeah, in actually in Oracle we have here similar approach. You go to database, you see now Oracle database. Okay, when you will go to
Oh,
connect, now it will
Oracle
ask
did that.
us to, yeah, you have a database client. I didn't install Oracle in my PC, but I don't have it. And you can use that approach. Everything is here. Means everything you can do from this Power BI data source connection. All we can do from here. Even if
Hmm.
suppose you say I have SAP data, now how I can use, you have that option also, SAP HANA. So you can just use it and you will go to connect and it will
Hmm.
ask for the details. This
Hmm.
connector
Great.
requires, yeah, all those things are required.
So this
Okay.
graph and all that, like visualization. So
Hmm.
each visualization, we just want some small detail. Maybe tomorrow we can
Hmm.
take the whole day only for this one, and what are the functions
Yes.
available and what are the features will be available for
Mm.
the dashboard. So we will go each and
Mm-hmm.
everything because that is our
Mm.
core business for everything.
No, no, no worries. Actually,
Okay.
in the dashboard, you will be going to see most of them. And once you finish one dashboard, you will say to me that it's very easy. Don't
Okay.
worry about that. Only thing,
Thank, thank you
only
very
thing
much for
making
your
it the
sweet word.
no, you're most welcome. You only thing you will say that preparation for the dashboard is that a tough job, like what we are doing now, creating
Yeah.
parameters, creating
Yeah.
columns,
That is not
creating
that easy.
custom columns. Yeah. So, and even now we are going to see one more topic that is called creating the measure, new measure. So
Hmm.
what is measure? So what is the group? Generally, we will use that one. However, now almost we are near to finish this all these things.
Hmm.
I think after the lunch break, I can give you the data, and also we will be working on the data with some parameters. If we finish today, we will do the dashboard completely tomorrow. If not today only,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
will start dashboard. Okay, we will see how we
Otherwise,
can handle it.
otherwise, try to
Mm.
keep tomorrow a whole day. We will do only dashboard. So we
Okay,
will be
okay.
connected totally, with that we will prepare
Mm.
ourselves and we will connect it only for
Mm.
the dashboard. Great. Thank you
That's
very much for
perfect
your
then.
word.
That would be great. Yeah, yeah, that would be great then. All right, all right. We will do like that. That would be great.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Thanks. Thanks.
Fine, you're most welcome. Okay, now let's discard this, and I'm discarding these data items now. So fine. Okay, I think I forgot few things to show you. Okay, let's do one thing. I will take again the same file. So you all can load the same car sales overview. I'm loading it. I'm not transforming. I'm loading it because I need something to work out here. So perfect. So now see, I want here, I have already the data. So sometimes what will happen, like I want to create a table or I have any type of dashboard or any type of visual I have, and this visual I want to design with some data items here. So what actually we follow is drag and drop one by one, or you can do what you can drag this and you can put it into columns like one by one. So this will take some time from us. So what we can do, we have a concept called as hierarchy, and also we have a provision. We can either rename our tables, we can even rename them. Okay, and we can also delete them, right? If suppose I will go to the columns, I can rename the column, I can delete the column from this model. Okay, I can delete the column also. Okay, I'm not doing it now. What I want to do is, yeah, now what I want to do is, let's suppose I want to create an hierarchy. So what is an hierarchy? Like when I want to create this visual with the data by dragging and dropping one item, better than that is like when we understand these are the columns associated with the client, or these are the columns which are associated with the country, or these are the columns associated with the product. Means there will be the list of columns and you want to filter them and you want to make it easy to just drag and drop and your job is done. Okay, so how we can do it? Let's do this one by right clicking on a column name. I will select a column name here, country. So country name. Just right click on this column name, country name. Or you all can follow me and you can do the same thing. So I have right click on country name and click on create hierarchy. Please do the same thing, create hierarchy. So when you click on create hierarchy, you will be getting a hierarchy window here. Okay. Country name hierarchy, and country name is inside of this hierarchy. Okay. But remember, when we are creating a hierarchy, it doesn't mean that we are moving this country name. Country name is already there. It's under this country name hierarchy, there will be one more hierarchy. What I can do, I'll rename this country name hierarchy, rename. I will write here country details, something. Okay. You can rename with one meaningful name. which you can identify easily when you're working with the reports. So I did here country name, country details. I added country name, but I want to add some more items into this. So how you can do it? So right click on region, because this is also related to the hierarchy country name. So you can see when I right click on region and you can go to add to hierarchy, it is asking us where is your hierarchy. If not, you want to create new hierarchy, you can create it. But I want to add an hierarchy. So add to that hierarchy which we already created. So country details, no country details came under that we got the region. So we got country name, region. We are good now. I want to get now postcode, outer postcode. So again, the same thing, add to hierarchy, country code, outer postcode also came. Uh, so you can even you can even use any other things. If you want to add, you can add it. Let's suppose I have these three enough for me. Now, see how this will be useful. I will just drag it and I will leave on this dashboard. When you do this, you see now all the three items are added directly. And I no need to search one by one. You can see now here all the three items are here, right? So this is how actually the beauty of a hierarchy. Hierarchy, how it will work is this way. Okay. Okay. So if you have done this, then we have one more topic. Before we go to the creating the measure column, we will keep this measure column and some more items that we can do after the lunch break. But we will do one more topic. Then we can wind it up and we can start after the break. So let me go to the table view. Okay, I'm going to the table view. Okay, let me check whether I can do from here or not, because we are having two more options like how you can. So until now, you may have one query also. The query is how I can create my own table, because this is not an Excel, right? This, if it is Excel, you have a provision, you can do it, but this is a separate approach. So we are fetching and we are working. So now if you want to create a new table, how you will do it, that we will see in the after the break maybe. Okay, let's do one thing. Now I have here one column. Let me go to the column called color. Okay. Now this is my color column. Okay. Now in this one, there are different types of groups. Okay, I'll just click on new data groups. Okay, what I did, I selected color column. Color column. It is in the same table, that is car sales overview. I selected color column, and when I selected color column, as it is a table, you will get table tools. Generally, we know this one. These are all what contextual tabs, which will be highlighted based on the selection. Correct? If not, this will be hidden. However, now what we got? We got the column. Okay, so I selected the column called color. Data groups. Click on this new data groups. Now, what actually we are going to do? I want to create a new group. Okay, let me create here new color group. Okay, so I have given a name as new color group, and I don't want all these colors to be available. I hold it here, control key on my keyboard. I selected some of the colors and I click on group. Now these colors come into this picture. Please do the same thing. I selected the column here in the, we are not in the transform window. We are inside the data model. Remember, because you can see the designs in the left side here. So make sure you are not in the transform window. You are in the data model view. This is data model, data model. Okay. So from here, select the table view, select the color, then click on data groups and new data group. So this one, you can give a new color group name, select some items, okay, like this, and you can click on group. Okay, and you can select this and you can ungroup. Okay, I'm again showing you, select this and group. I can wait for you. Please complete it. Okay, so after doing this, you can just click on OK. So now when I click on OK, now what will happen? A new color group will be created. You can see now a new color group is created. I can use this new color group to create my data also. I mean my dashboard also, right? So you can select it. Generally, we have to use this one whenever you have the requirement to do that type of approach. Like you have a huge list of items and you will never use it. So that time you can make it an separate group and you can isolate it and then you can use it. For example, let's consider I have a product which has multiple colors. So I don't want to select that product for multiple times. Just select that and then you can select one group color. Data, my work is done. Okay. So in that scenarios, maybe this is useful. Okay. So you can just you have to check how it is useful when you're working on it, right? So next thing, if you go to the model view, you can see now you have only one currently. Okay. Perfect. No problem. It's okay. So if I want to see many things, as we have more items. I mean to say like the previous X file where you have car sales for very right. If you remember it, I want that file. So what we can do, I'll go to the data. So until now, whatever we did, I hope you all understood this. I'll delete this model from model. Yes. Okay. Now this is an expected issue. Okay. Now what I can do, Excel work. Here I have car sales data for query. The only reason I'm selecting this to uh, get multiple tables and I want to work on now the uh,
Sorry, Mr.
relationships.
Mahmood.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Mahmood. Can I ask a small question?
Yeah, please.
These groups, I've created the groups. Now I want to ungroup this thing.
Mm-hmm.
How do I ungroup everything back to normal again? Because it's
Okay.
not letting me
You
do all the groups again.
yes. Okay. Just a minute. Let me check
Sorry
it
about
out.
that.
You can double click and you can do, but let's check 1 minute. Okay. So car sales overview. Yeah, I selected this, right? Okay. Load. Okay. So let me select the color and what we did group, new data groups, right? And I selected some of the values from here and I have given some name like test something. Okay. And I will group it. Group done. Okay. Click OK. Done. Finish. Now this is my group, right? This is a group. What I can do, I'll go here and I can say
I'm
edit
sorry.
groups.
I'm sorry. I think your voice is lagging, and then your view
Okay.
is
Can you check
slightly
now?
delayed. That's why.
Now see, it's okay.
Yeah, this is okay. But I want to delete all of the groups.
Yeah, you can delete from model here directly. You can delete from model. See, now the group is created, right? The group is
N-
created.
Yes, I've tried. Let's have a look at this now.
Yeah, in the down, the three dots, you have delete from model. One option is there. Other one, edit groups. Okay. And you can select this and you can say ungroup. Done. We are done.
No, but one of the group is still there.
You can select it and delete. That's it. You can select it.
Let-
See, for example, yeah, means after one group also, the group will be there. Group will be there. We are not deleting, right? We are editing. Suppose let's suppose edit groups. I have the group with item. I what I'm doing, I'm ungrouping it. I'm ungrouping it. My data is back, but I'm not deleting it, right? I'm not deleting it. Still, there is no way that I'm not deleting it. Okay. When I click on, suppose let's say there is no option even okay, right? You can see here, correct? I close this. This group will always be there until you delete it. You can delete from model. You can see here, delete from model. So simply click on delete from model. That's it. Click OK. Yes, that's it. That model will be moved out from our table. It's not there.
Okay, thank you.
You're most welcome. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that even a good question actually. See, whenever you create a group, you can edit the group. When you edit the group, you have to modify the group. It's if you're not modifying, you can see that it is not allowing us to when you are removing that ungrouping also, it is not allowing anywhere that you will be you can delete it. Correct? You will have only one option: cancel it and you delete it, or you modify it and click on OK. So those are the two only options we have. Okay. So however, that's a good identity actually. You did a good job. That in the group, this is one problem. So when you group it, either you have to delete it or you have to modify it. But if you open and you ungroup and you don't want to do anything, there is no option. That group still there. Okay, that's a good question. Anyhow, yeah. So fine, thank you. And we do one thing. We'll stop here. We will take a break. We will join back again around quarter to 2 or around 2, right? Fine. So we'll start around 1:45 or 1:50 something around. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you then in the next after the break. Thank you.